Actually, for even if I have to go to college, I used to go to by train. That's cheaper one and that's reliable.
Right.
But when Sir Akash sir Indrit sir contact me, we have a meet on this Sunday. You have to come. Okay, I thought okay, let's check trains what they're available. But Akash sir told that we'll provide flight ticket for you for accommodation, food. I thought what else we need this much good coaching and I got this much percentile and they're providing me my first time flight. It's very good, sir.
It's normally seen that to start something big, one needs to start thinking big. And it depends on, like, a lot of people try to understand, try to kind of realize that there are a lot of limitations in achieving their goals, which can be the background, academic background. It can be also the social background, cultural background. That is very common. And a lot of students have been telling me this, that some people are privileged, some are not, and depending on what people you grow up with. So you have, let's say you're going in a family of engineers, the high possibility that you'll become an engineer or doctor for that matter. But somehow there's some people who actually think beyond the limits and think outside the box, and they do something which nobody around them has done. Today we have a very special guest who scored 99.75 percentile in CAT 2024. He was a student at iQuanta, and I'm seriously very happy and glad that I'm interviewing him today. He's Pradeep and he belongs to a Simra village that is in Vijayanagar district of Andhra Pradesh. So let's start with your background and what are the people you grew up with and how you kind of realize that you need to do an MBA.
Actually, I didn't know that there will be a CAT exam for MBA. I thought after plus 2 we have to do MBA. But after completing my graduation, I thought whether I should go to MTech in IIT. So I have to prepare for GATE. I haven't fixed what to do, but my friend suggested why don't you give it a try to CAT? There will be similar like IIMs. You have to do MBA instead of MTech. So I didn't know that there will be MBA, there will be high paying jobs I didn't even know that there will be MBA after graduation. I thought that we have to do it as a bachelor's degree. I thought MBA is bachelor's degree.
And so, where did you BTech from? Which college?
National Institute of Technology, Calicut,
Kerala. Calicut was the old of Kozhikode, though, so do not know it. So I'm Kozhikode, it's like I'm Calicut.
Okay, my friend suggested me that why don't you check iQuanta community page? There is a Facebook group.
Okay.
You check there if you're interested. If you like those coaching center, you can join there. So I thought why don't you give it a try? When I went to Facebook and when I went to iQuanta page, I have seen many students who are freely communicating with each other, even if there is any doubt, even if there is any problem regarding admissions or any problem regarding any section VARC. Everybody is very interactive there. So I thought, what's better than coaching which have this much community support and professors and SARs also reacting very well in. So I thought it's better for us also. Even if I got any problem, I can communicate. I can post in Facebook.
So that was a kind of very open discussion.
Yeah, open discussion.
Platform was there.
Yeah, there used to be hundreds of posts daily.
You were a part of Toppers Meet as well, which we did on Sunday.
Yes.
And one of my colleagues told me that you had some experience of first time coming via flight.
Yes.
So what was that experience? Can you share with the people who are watching us?
Actually, for even if I have to go to college, I used to go to by train. That's cheaper one and that's reliable.
Right.
But when Sir Akash sir Indrit sir contact me, we have a meet on this Sunday. You have to come. Okay, I thought okay, let's check trains what they're available. But Akash sir told that we'll provide flight ticket for you for accommodation, food. I thought what else we need this much good coaching and I got this much percentile and they're providing me my first time flight. It's very good, sir. I didn't thought I thought that I will get after good job. I will experience what a flight.
When
how
I took
journey.
my first flight in life, and a very funny thing, going on. So I went inside the flight. I was like, I'm not sure where to sit, how to sit.
Yeah.
A lot of confusion the first time. So the same happened with you as well.
Yes, actually, my friends used to travel a lot, so I contact them what to do, when should we arrive airport, and what's the process there.
And I was scared. I'd heard that when you go to the heights, descending or ascending, then there is a pain in the ears.
Yes.
I don't feel that actually.
I
About
have,
you?
yes,
You felt that?
Yes, I felt that.
Yeah, so it's kind of very pressurizing sometimes, right? Well, how was your life, like day-to-day activities back in village?
Like in village, after I completed my graduation, gap year for me actually. I completed my graduation in 2024 May. So up to August, I used to be very free. I used to help in my brother-in-law's business like that.
Okay.
It's not department store like that.
Okay.
Also.
Okay.
I used to, yes, morning I have to wake up, used to run, sometimes I used to exercise. Or normal routine only, sir. Used to watch movies and all. Confused about what to do next. Like.
So when you're in BTech, so you must be aware about MTech already.
I am tech.
Then what happened that, see, both the things have their own pros and cons. In fact, not any cons. Pros are only there for MTech or MBA. But people decide one over the other. And what was your reason to decide MBA over MTech?
Actually, I'm not interested in engineering at all, sir. In my village, there used to be only two. Either you have to do engineering or you have to do MBBS.
Okay.
So I'm good in maths, so I took, why not, let's try to engineering, then we will see what to do. After I went to engineering, first 1.5 years was in COVID, so I didn't get interact at all.
Okay.
After I went to college, I used to participate in clubs, and so I'm not interested in that any job in communication or software jobs. So I want to try, let's go to either in MTech or we have to do in any research side or thesis side. But I'm mostly interested in management or like that only. So my friend suggested me MBA you can do. It's good. It's for people what like.
Yeah, they want to be into management, business administration. Okay, so your experience at helping your brother-in-law with departmental store. I know it's very minor in comparison to what you will deal with 3 years down the line, but did that help you or maybe kind of inspire you towards business administration?
Yes, I used to help him from nearly 2 to 3 years, even when I have free time in my holidays.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, but in business I interested. Daily I will used to meet more people. I have to communicate with them. I have to see how we have to communicate with customers like that.
Right.
I
Communication
like it
is the
very
key.
much. Yes.
Essentially, when people talk to other people, they tend to imbibe certain traits like empathy, communication, or understanding each other's feelings, which is very important for management. Yeah, that's right. After you got the result, which I can congratulate you again.
Thank you, sir.
That's a great result that you have achieved. So, how was the reaction of your family?
Actually, my parents first, what my mother thought was maybe we can't afford MBA. Maybe actually for up to my graduation, my entire schooling was almost free.
Okay.
For up to 10th class.
Got scholarships?
Yes, sir. In graduation, I got scholarship. In up to 12th, it's Navodaya school. It's basically
Navodaya,
free for
yes.
So when I told them that the fees was very high for MBS, my mother thought that maybe we can't afford. But my father supported me. We can take loans. I have confidence in you. But I didn't have confidence in myself up to September. Even before writing CAT also, I used to score low in marks sometimes, high in marks sometimes.
Was it the lowest score in marks?
Lowest score, it's around 36 marks.
36
like
marks.
that.
Oh. It was the first mark that you gave?
No, sir, in around only. Only I got marks in quant section only, remaining I got single digits.
Okay. So that was a huge thing you must have transformed. Like you are saying, you're naturally good in mathematics.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why you were in NIT And but other two sections, logical reasoning. Okay, I can understand people good in mathematics. might have this logical ability to look at things, but verbal ability, how you
Verbal
solve that?
ability is my weakest section, sir. I used to thought we have in MTech there used to be no verbal, no sir, in GATE exam. So why not let's switch to GATE once again? We can't do, maybe we can't do CAT. I used to score sometimes 0 marks or 5 marks in verbal section. So iQuanta professor, you and Vikrant, so they helped me very lot. The strategy. First I used to read daily. Jeet sir used to post essays, articles, editorials. I used to read that. I used to comprehend. I used to write what I get from them.
Use summary of it?
A summary of that. I used to write it.
Okay.
At starting for nearly 1 month and 1.5 months, I used to struggle. But I dedicated 3 to 4 hours for verbal. I used to follow just iQuanta schedule. Whenever they posted an essay, I used to comprehend that. Whenever they used to post daily RCs, I used to solve them.
All right. In this module called Engineers VARC, how do you use that? Like, how do you approach that module?
After I enrolled in iQuanta, first I don't know what to do in VRC, but in the post they told that there is a module for engineers who are weak in VRC. So I thought, okay, let's open it, and there are lots of videos what to do, how to start the preparation. It's like telling for a 5-year-old kid how to start. What's the basics? What you should do daily. So how you have to break down the essays, how you have to read an RC, how you have to solve for different types of question types like inference based or tone of the other. So there used to be a lot of videos I used to watch them whenever I have any doubt regarding. They have separate videos for tone of the other, separate videos for inference like this. Right. They helped me a lot in VRC.
Okay, so you stick to that routine and trusted the process that that should have been followed. Well, what do you think? When did you start preparation? In which month?
I enrolled iQuanta in last week of July, sir. Batch started in August first week.
Just 4 months?
Yes, sir. 4 months.
Wow, that's a huge achievement. And what's the ideal time to start? What do you think?
Sir, for me, if you can prepare or if you have consistency, you can need 3 months of time also, you can do it. But what you have to do, you have to prepare consistently. You have to dedicate time daily.
For a let's say a normal person, like you were really consistent, you were hardworking, which I can understand is from your college and mathematical acumen that you already had, but a lot of people don't have it. And majorly people have problems in mathematics, and majorly the people who think about writing CAT, they don't suffer much in VARC. They suffer much in quant and LRDI. So talking about those normal people, obviously you must have made some friends in this journey. So if you want to give an average time of preparation, what it should be?
Average time of preparation, sir. What I want to tell is actually if you're enrolled in any iQuanta course, they will arrange a schedule, or they will basically if you enrolled it right now, you have 12 months of preparation. So they will make daily 2 hours, daily 1 hour. They will arrange it like sir, what I'm trying to say is...
Okay, it will be customized. Like
it will be customized. Even if you are weak in any section, they will introduce something like that LRD inception. If you're weak in LRD, they will arrange some like that.
Right. So basically, there's no ideal time we can say, but whenever you are ready, you can start doing that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. What was the daily timetable?
So for my first task was to in the early morning I used to read an article and used to do 2 articles or opinions, editorials in newspaper. And then I used to solve in group. They used to post daily 20 to 30 quant. This much time I have to solve that. So
after waking up, first did the reading, then the quant
reading,
questions.
then quant. Okay. Then after quant, so I didn't like VRC that much. So I can't spend 2 to 3 hours in single stretch. So what I will do is I will read one article, I will solve 20 to 30 quant or 2-3 sets of
And
LRD.
let's read more detail. So let's say you woke up at 6 a.m. or
Yes,
maybe 7.
yes, daily.
When you moment you wake up, you read something.
No, I used to run for 1 hour. I used to,
Yeah. Tell me and everything like that day.
actually, in the starting months of preparation, I tried to do what I have to wake up at 6 a.m. Then I have to run for 1.5 hour. Then I used to reach home and fresh up and during breakfast I used to read 2 articles. And no sir, articles that mean editorials in newspaper.
During breakfast.
Yes. After completing that, I used to read 30 to 40 minutes to read Aeon essays at Smithsonian.
All just after the breakfast.
After the breakfast.
Okay.
And used to summarize what that article is. At first, I struggled to read only 2 to 3 paragraphs in 30 minutes and 40 minutes. After that, I used to read full essay.
So once you got used to it, then
Yes,
and I think writing the summary was the actual key.
That's actually what I thought, that just maybe you will read, then that's enough. But the iQuanta started in Facebook they used to post daily one article. You have to read that, you have to write it in a paper, you have to post it.
Yeah.
That's I thought maybe let's try it where they know everything, we don't know, so let's try that. It's very helped me a lot.
I don't tell something. People who are watching us. So mindless reading is one thing. Like when I tell people, okay, go and read Aeon essays, editorials, and they will just read. What then? What happens after that? So there's a proper idea of doing that. First of all, you might be encountering some words, phrases which you are not aware about. So I think you also did that.
Yes, I used to
look them up in Google or dictionary or thesaurus. Because it is very important. It's not just the meaning of the word, the context, different context it can be used.
It can give.
So, and also some phrases have some kind of mythological or cultural interpretation. A significance is there. For example, Achilles' heels. That's a weak spot of a person, right? Achilles, back in the Trojan War.
Yeah.
So Achilles was killed because he got an arrow piercing through his heel.
Yes.
Because he was very agile. So when you read something, you also need to, kind of comprehend it totally. And that can be done by 2 ways. First is looking up all the words in the Google.
Yes,
and then summarizing it.
I used to write 5 words daily.
5 words daily. And then summarizing it everything. And while summarizing, automatically in the first iteration, probably you won't be able to catch all the main points or the main ideas.
Yes, sir.
But as you keep on doing it after 3 to 4 iterations, I believe you're able to catch the main idea.
Yes, sir. You used to skim.
Skim and scan. That's what skimming and scanning actually means. And also, once you kind of summarize things, you tend to come across the soul of the passage.
Yes,
and that also helps in answering the questions which are talking about the main ideas, supporting ideas, what does author want to convey, right? So that's a good strategy. So those who are watching it right now and read something, just try to summarize. That's very important. Then
after I used to study, after I have read my article, I used to do either quant questions or LRD assets for 1.5 hour, 2 hours.
Okay.
Then I
pre-lunch.
Pre-lunch. Then I used to read. Then I used to solve RC 2-3 RCs. After I completed my lunch, I will take 1.5 hour break.
Okay.
Then in evening there are classes. I have to attend live classes. Then at night there used to be application classes. So what I will try to do is before live class is starting, I used to complete what sir posted that day. Quant questions or any quiz or let's try. Sir sometimes used to throw a quiz suddenly, solve it in 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yes.
I used to like it very much. It's like a challenge for us. I try to solve everything, sir, before starting of live classes. If there are anything left behind, I used to solve next day without taking any break like that. But
on the weekends, because on weekends you don't have classes, then like on Sundays.
Yes, sir. What I will try to do, if is there anything left in post, actually you don't even need to refer other websites or other YouTube any videos. What you need is everything will be there in iQuanta, sir. Even if you need, even if you solve daily 4 to 5 passages, you will still get more passages. You will still get more
Right.
sets left there. You have in a ABC module. I try to solve ABC module, and so whenever I have free time, for challenging sets are there, and allied inception sets are very good. They try to make us nearly
Allied
40 to 50
inception,
minutes.
exactly.
Sometimes it will
And we are adding up on it this year. We are creating 50 more sets for that.
Okay, they are very tough. Whenever I feel confident enough, I try to solve that LRD and it will break.
Yeah, I do. Bring you back to the
Yes,
earth. All right. NIT Calicut, like Kozhikode is basically a mountain, I believe. No?
Yes,
It's
a
the mountainous region. And Calicut, NIT Calicut is very near to Kozhikode, I
Sir,
believe.
5 km like that.
5 kilometers.
Yes, sir.
And I've heard it's a very beautiful campus.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
Tell our viewers, how does it look like?
I only went to IM once only, sir.
Okay,
Just
so how does it look like? It's on a hill?
yes, sir, it's on hill.
You trek on roads?
You have to climb for a hostel. There will be in one floor. Not floor, sir. It will be like a steep area.
Okay.
You have to
Trek
climb.
through it.
Yes, sir. For campus, you have for hostel, for dining hall, you have to trek like that. It's very
Okay.
beautiful. Even when it's raining, it's very good, sir. Clouds are touching that.
So the moment when they start with this program, that will be in the month of June. July, August will be raining. So, right?
Yes.
July and August will be rainy season. So people will go there, the first encounter with the beauty of Kozhikode. If you go to Kozhikode, actually. That's great. So if we talk about, let's say, you have all the calls, all black eyes?
Yes, sir. Black.
That's great. So let's say you convert everything, all of it, and I wish you do. So which one would you choose?
Sir, I haven't fixed it, but I'll try to choose Bangalore or Kozhikode. Kozhikode.
Bangalore or Kozhikode. Okay. All right. Is anything which you want to, tell to the CAT 25 aspirants which can motivate them?
Motivation.
Or any suggestions that they should be doing?
Suggestions is that if you are really try to achieve a good percentile, just join iQuanta. It's my opinion, because you don't even feel like it's like college or coaching center. You feel like you have a group of online friends. Whenever you feel any doubt, you can reach out to any of them. You will get instant replies from friend. It's not like they are some random members. It's like they are friends who are trying to help you.
Right.
Yes, that's a very, and just try to be consistent. That's all, and follow iQuanta schedule.
So I
and
think
nothing
I'll
else.
end this with a line. If you are not preparing for CAT from iQuanta, you're not preparing for CAT at all. Right? So wish the best to you.
Thank you, sir.
May you crack all the colleges.
Thank you,
Thanks.
sir.